Hi, it's Tom once again. Thanks for joining us. Received some questions about pre-retirement and what kinds of things people should be doing to get themselves ready to move on to the best years of their life. So we're going to talk about that a little bit today. Just like anything else we do, a little bit of preparation can go a long way when it comes to retiring. You want to very quickly define where you're going and how you're going to get there. So there's a few steps you can take, and I'll hit a few of the tips that I think are probably beneficial for just about everyone, and hopefully you'll benefit from them. So the first thing, and I can't stress this enough, you should start planning for retirement as soon as possible. It doesn't really matter what age you are. One of the great things about investing and saving is that time can be your friend. It can really be your ally. So you want to give yourself as much time as possible for your objectives to be achieved and the investments or strategies that you choose to work and do the things that you need them to do. So time is on your side if you use it to your advantage. So start as early as you can. That's tip number one. Number two, save. Save as much as you can. And I know it's a lot more fun to go shopping or buy something on the web or go on a vacation. And I want you to do all of those things. But you should probably start by putting yourself on a rather regimented saving schedule so you can get to where you want to go. You're going to thank yourself later for it. Save as much as you can, as soon as you can, and get that money invested. With today's interest rates and what banks have done with their savings yields and so forth, it's pretty tough to make a buck on your money if you put it in a savings account or something like that. So you're going to probably want to get that money invested as soon as you can and get it invested in a way that you're comfortable with, and those investments can achieve whatever it is that you have in mind down the road. Number three, if you're working still, take advantage of company plans, whether it be a 401k or 403b or whatever else you have access to. Take advantage of those plans. They offer tax benefits, perhaps through tax deferral with something like a 401k or a 403b. You may have access to a Roth 401k, which may give you the opportunity to save and benefit from that account on a tax-free basis moving forward. And you also may benefit from an employer match. The best kind of money is free money. So if you are able to contribute to any kind of employer-sponsored plan and there's a company match, make sure you're contributing as much as you can, at very least up to the amount of the employer match. Those are all good things that will help you accumulate for the future. Next, you need to start thinking about what you want your retirement to look like. When are you going to retire? Where are you going to retire? And how do you want to retire? When you want to retire is going to depend upon a lot of factors, whether or not you want to continue working, whether or not you've saved enough money to maintain your lifestyle, so on and so forth. Where you want to retire is a personal choice. You may choose to stay in the home that you're currently in. You may want to downsize. You may want to move out of state. You may want to move to the country. Again, personal decision, but start thinking about those things because they're going to have some influence on how everything gets handled moving forward. And how you want to retire is really about your lifestyle. Do you want to maintain your lifestyle? Most of us don't want to take a step back in retirement. So maintaining your lifestyle probably is going to be somewhere up there close to the top of the list. Maybe you want to change your lifestyle and you want to do some more travel. Maybe you want to travel domestically in an RV. Maybe you want to jet around the world when we can again and visit cities in Europe or Asia, or wherever it may be that you happen to go. So think about when, where, and how you're going to retire. Those things are all important. And once you've defined those and you've started saving and you're contributing to your employer plans, think about what the end looks like. What do you want your big picture to be? And once you've defined the big picture, you can work backwards from there, determine how much you're going to have to save, what kind of return you need on your investments, what kind of retirement income you're going to need to really pay for that lifestyle that you want. And the picture becomes a lot easier to see and a lot more clear when you've defined what you want, how you want to do it, and when you want it to happen. So those are some tips to get you started. Certainly there's some other things that we can talk about, and you're always welcome to call me here at my office or contact me via email. Our company has a website you can also access that's got some good information on it as well. So thanks for joining us, and keep sending those questions in.